2011 Ultimate Builder Custom Bike Show in New York City. We're talking with Eric Schroeder of Tribal Iron Choppers. Eric, take a moment please and give me a little about your background, please.
Basically started with motorcycles when I was 12 years old. I used to take vintage dirt bikes, mini bikes, and refinish them, rebuild them, and sell them. And I got into the automotive industry, got my full ASC master certification there, became an instructor. Took art and design and engineering courses, and then about 16 years ago I opened up Tribal Iron Choppers.
What was your inspiration on this build?
This was actually started out as kind of interesting. We had a guy come up to us at a show in Philadelphia a couple of years ago, and he had a rare bike. It's a 3-cylinder, 1974, I believe it is. They're called Water Buffaloes. It's a Suzuki 750 two-stroke. Cool thing about them is they're oil injected. A lot of the two-strokes were banned years ago because of the power band they have on them. If you had somebody on the back, you'd blow them right off the bike. As you know, dirt bikes are usually 125s, 250s, cc's. This is 750, so this has got some snot to it. We didn't know what to do with the bike at all. It kind of sat around for about a year and a half. Then we had a biker build-off we had to do, and one of the guys suggested, why don't we do something with the rare powertrain like that? Everybody's always doing stuff with S&S's or V-twins or Harleys. So we took it, kind of started playing with it, stretched the frame out, stretched the swing arm out. We had a Buell at the shop that had been in an accident. The front end was kind of damaged, so we started taking the rear tail section off the Buell, adapted it to the frame, and it started looking like like an off-road dirt tracker. So we kind of went with that with the cafe racer type of rear, which is kind of cool, and we called it the Dirtster.
What'd you do with the front end? Let's talk about that.
The front end is off of a sport bike, actually. It's an inverted 54 millimeter tubes on it. These hold up pretty good. You'll see them on a lot of the new dirt bikes. They put inverted front ends on them, so a lot beefier and hold up. Not that the thing's going to be used to jump or anything like that. This is more of like an enduro. We put trial tires on it so we can go on dirt or street. And that's pretty much it. We didn't modify much. Just did our powder coating, wrinkle finish on the tubes, and we did the gold finish on the trees.
What did you do on the motor? Is it basically a stock motor?
Yeah, pretty much stock. We just rebuilt it, put new rings in it, all gaskets, got it running. It's liquid cooled, which is a little different for us. Everything we do is air cooled. Made the best of what we could with the radiator. It kind of looks nice, the gold and the black. That's pretty much it. Wasn't much to really do on it. Powder coating the motor, pretty much.
What about paint?
Paint, we did the same thing. We did a rubberized finish, so it's got a flat finish as a couple of our other bikes. We actually put a sport bike gas cap in there and Frenched that in, so it's flush mounted. On the rear section, we did a cafe racer tail section, and being this is oil injected, it's not using the oil for coolant like a lot of the air-cooled engines do. So all there is, we have a pop-up back here. We put the oil, and it actually pumps the oil into the engine and mixes it in the combustion chamber. So the rear half of this tail section is oil, and front's the battery and the electronics.
Who would you like to thank on this build?
This one I'd like to thank Tom and Evan for all the hours they helped me with late at night getting this thing together before the show. And I'd like to thank the guy purchased it from. He had actually mentioned to us to get in touch with him again when we're done with it, because he's loved all our bikes he's seen at our shows and he'll probably want to buy it. So he'll be getting a call from me also.
If somebody'd like to get a hold of you, how would they do that?
Best way is to call me directly at the shop, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Phone number is 201-791-4647, or email me directly at tribalproducts@aol.com.
Eric, thank you very much.
Thank you.